What's up, guys? How you doing? Cosmic Carry here, rolling out my Object 705A Tier 10 Soviet heavy tank. This is a beautiful machine. I know I say that all the time. It does give you like 9 lives and then some when it comes to the armor, and if you know how to use the armor, oh, forget about it. Nice healthy game, tier 10s, tier 9s, and tier 8s, few tier 8s. The main threat on the enemy team is the artillery, of course. There's only one TD, which is a Conway, which is significant for a massive map such as this. 3 scouts, yeah, for spotting, they're significant. If they can be dealt with early on, that would be fantastic. But the most significant threat on the enemy team is the platoon of 4 tier 10 mediums. I need to establish who are they as players, what kind of players are they going to work together, are they going to YOLO, do they know what they're doing, are they going to be sticking together, is one spotting, one sniping, etc, etc. So that's what I need to establish. As I head down the 1-2 line, I've got so-so support. There is a scout tank to my right here, so he's doing a bit of the spotting, and I do get intel on Object 140. He's part of the platoon, which is great, fantastic. We've established where they are early on. He got spotted and instantly he's pulling back, so that tells me that either he's a very cautious player or he kind of sucks, it's one of the two. But if he was, I'd say if he was a fantastic player, he would have went for some kind of daring move and attempted to snipe or something or another. But early intel indicates that these guys are cautious, they're careful, they're not fantastic players, etc, etc. They're okay, so they don't pose a significant major threat to me. That's how I'm reading their actions so far. So in this position, I'm hoping artillery can't get me with the hill to the left. I'm hoping artillery can't get me. Possibly maybe artillery was simply not interested in me. I haven't got a clue. But either or, he's not going to be picking on me in the early stages of this game. Here I'm kind of indestructible because I'm hull down, nothing can touch me, etc, etc. This Object 140, I'm wondering, what is he doing? Is he a really smart player and he's trying to lure me out into the open so I can get tracked, so I can get penned by his teammates, by the Conway in the back, etc, etc. But I'm not falling for it, 100%. I'm in this position. It's a strong position, but at the same time it's a bit of a weak position, because there's only 3 of us really here. There's a TD, the Ag Tiger, but he sort of kind of demonstrated that he was a bit of a weak player by exposing his lower plate when he pulled out initially so much. So it's just me and this E5 really, and I haven't sussed out my E5. There is a medium behind us, but I don't know nothing about him. So it's a strong position, but it's weak at the same time, and we can't allow the Reds to know that, so to speak. So I'm going to maintain this position. I'm not being a troll here. I'm just staying hull down and bouncing every single shot. I'm considering my options. That's what I'm doing. I'm just considering my options, and I'm looking for, hopefully, like the side of the Object 140. You made a mistake. That's significant to me, big time. That shows me what kind of player this guy is. To me, that says his skill level isn't up there, and that's kind of a good thing for me. That means this flank here is still doable against 4 tier 10 Soviet mediums. Actually 2 of them have been taken out. So this was my thinking here in the initial stages of the game. Let's try that again. Let's try. We should be able to do this. No, we can't. The rock. Soviet accuracy, what can I say? It's just something that you have to deal with. That's that. I think our artillery, there goes. Fantastic. Nice shot. So we're losing our sixth sense. We need to establish what's going on, where to pounce next, and there's definitely a kerfuffle going on here, as you can see. So I decide to move in on the action. Pardon me if you can hear the washing machine in the background. But of course my tank is so mega slow that, you know, my response time is, yeah. But there's a light tank. The heartache, the misery, I don't want to watch this. I remember this. He gets tracked by the E5. He gets tracked by me. He's on 322 hit points. And the E5 gets taken out, so it's just myself and this scout. Remember, he's been tracked twice, and he gets tracked the third time. With the I mean, this is, you know, this is the polar opposite of what I was just doing. I was being so smart. I was using tactics, etc., etc. You know, and then I took for granted that this is a little tiny scout tank, and I just blasted, you know, at him without really aiming, and that's what you get. That's what you get, you know, and that's what you get. And here's the Object 140, and I still remember him being as a bit of a weak player. He does finally pen me. Granted, I'll give him that, but I just remember him exposing his side and me saying at this moment, you're a bit of a weak player, but I still need to deal with you because I know there's something creeping up on my butt. You can see on the compass map, and yeah, again the shots into the tracks. Please, Lord help me. You know, so this time we aim properly. That reload time, I get penned again, but all I'm thinking about is the gentleman that's behind me. That's all I'm thinking about, and it's one of those tier 10, yeah, prosciuttos, tier 10 prosciuttos with his auto-loading tier 10 gun, and our numbers have dwindled. We did actually have a lead literally like a minute or two ago. He tracks me in place, but now I fix my tracks, use my one repair kit, and I take him out easy peasy. I don't need to aim on him. Well, I should have, really. And the light tack that is capping, that we got 3 shots into. He sees on the map what's happening. He sees most probably on the map which way I'm heading. He sees this, and he decides to get off the base. And which indicates to me he's a bit of a smart player. He's a lucky player, is what he is. He's a lucky son of a bitch. He's a... Oh my god. I was saying to myself, you know, you really shouldn't upload this. You know, this is beyond belief. Bad luck. This is... just on another level, you know. Just couldn't believe it. So, right now I'm left solo against 4 tanks. It's a tier 9 705, the light tank, the lucky light tank, the Conway, and the artillery. I haven't seen the Conway. Artillery is artillery. I don't know what. I have no intel on the 705, the tier 9 version of the tank. As I pop up here, I'm lit up. I decide to, okay, let's go for it. I didn't think this shot was gonna, yeah. I haven't switched to heat. This is what I have. Quite frankly, I've got too much heat loaded on this tank. I don't like using heat as in general, especially as a premium shell. You know, the velocity on the thing sucks, and yeah, I would have been much happier if I had the regular shells now. But anyhow, there's a 705, tier 9 705 to deal with. Right now, all I'm thinking about is artillery. The moves that I'm doing here, that I'm performing here, it's all to do with artillery, avoiding those arty shells. To me, the game is doable. There you go. The game is 100% doable, because if I take out that light tank and the Conway and the 705, we could get a victory. You know, then it kind of moves to your team. Perform the most damage, and we could get a victory 100%. I could carry the team onto a victory. So 100% is doable. at the moment I'm just trying to be as random as possible, trying to pop out of position in random places and just surprise people basically. And so not enabling, see, I'm taking my time on my shot, Artie to get a shot on me. So I'm going to use the downhill here to gain some speed so I can get away from Artie. And as soon as Sixth Sense disappears, I swing in an opposite direction. So Artie just cannot predict at all where I am. So the convoy's taken out. All that's left it is 3 versus 1, but like I mentioned before, all that's really left is the lucky son of a bitch light tank and the 705. So it's all still doable, truth be told. The timer is up against me. That is one thing that is up against me. 4 minutes. But I'm counting on the fact I'm getting lit up here, and I know it's the light tank, and there he is, lo and behold. I'm counting on the fact that, the Reds want to fight. If they don't want to fight, then okay, the game isn't doable. But luckily for me, everybody wanted to fight. Everybody wanted to come out in the open. Again, I'm trying to use the hill here to gain some speed to try and catch up to the light tank. Not catch up, but... And I see the 705. He gets a massive shot into me. Damages my engine. I cannot repair it. And he has the high ground. Don't do it. He has the high ground. Son of a bitch has the high ground. They both have the high ground. He has the high ground. Oh my god, he has the high ground. I don't want... How many times am I going to say that? He has the high ground. He has the high ground. He has the high ground. I have the low ground. You underestimate my power. You do underestimate my power, but I am. There is Artie in play, and my engine's damaged, and I'm on 500 hit points. So yeah, my power is somewhat diminished here, and we're gonna do our best. We're gonna take pot shots, like that, and it's heat. I said, I see that white shell flying, and I'm like, it's heat. That's what you get. And I get penned in the rear by the lucky light tank. I know it's the lucky light tank, and a second time, and I'm forced to turn around and face him. Not the turn around, but the turret at least. Keep my front towards the 705. Keep my turret pointed towards the light tank, and I'm gonna use the. And I remember, Artie's in play as well, and I'm multitasking on a major level here, on a superior high level. So we're gonna use this. It's just like, okay, wedge. I was like, okay, wedge up against the tank so Artie doesn't shoot you. Keep your turret facing back so you can shoot the light tank, and keep your front angled so the heavy tanker, it's pretty simple. Anybody can do it. Come on. Just do it. You can do it. It's just a question of doing it. What's the problem? Just do it. But yeah, it was still I realised it wasn't really doable. I was going to lose here, but I wasn't going to give up. I'm not going down without a fight, because I saw the timer. I was like, okay, 1 minute. You could do it. You could potentially do it. But that light tank, he's a smart son of a bitch. And not only is he a very smart guy, but he's been given 9 lives. And, I've been amaracked. Are you serious? Are you serious? It's like bruised and battered, trying to reach the finish line, and the finish line is right there, and it's just like you collapse just as you're trying to reach that finish line, and no joy, no cookie, not today. All came from one moment, one instance, not a moment, because the moment happened twice. All of this game hinged on the fact that the E5 didn't pen the light tank. I didn't pen the light tank, and then I didn't pen the light tank for a second time. It all hinged on those that guy, he's just the luckiest, you know. Uh, uh. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy. Adios muchachos.